I don't know if people believe that this is going to be the issue that he's going to want to hang his hat on.
Yeah.
But you know, we're very active there. I've testified there twice already, and I've been up talking to lawmakers on a regular basis. We have a lobbyist there as well, full-time, who's keeping us apprised of how things are developing. And I think there's the appetite, and I think there's certainly the market there. You know, I think they would be a very significant East Coast player because of their population size, but also because of the strong brick-and-mortar brands that are all throughout the state.
Yep. I'll tell you what, you mind if I get a commercial break in? And I have a couple more questions I want to ask you if you have the time.
No problem.
Okay, well, let's take a commercial break, and I'm going to turn our camera a little bit, too. I think we got punted while these guys' goofballs were coming out. You're kind of side off the screen, and I'm in the middle. That's not the way it goes.
You're the star of the show.
No, I'm not the star of the show. My guests are the star of the show. That's how this works, buddy. All right, so let's take a quick break, and we will be right back here live at the World Series Poker. We got John Pappas from the Poker Players Alliance, and if you have any questions for him, you know, fire away in the chat box. We'll be ready. All right, so stick around. We'll be right back.
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water, and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out, no matter what you're doing, when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at arcticblu.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot. So pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
Is that what it is, a squeezy thing? Or I saw Andy block like
one man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes that we want to wear for the places where we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, ill-fitting clothing. Because like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with the promo code HOKE, H-O-K-E. You can also pick up Blind Squirrel apparel at the Borgata in Atlantic City and in Las Vegas at all Masura stores at Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, The Mirage, and MGM Grand.
So are they
Look
on
good and
break
be
now?
lucky with Blind Squirrel apparel.
Like a longer break?
I'm Dutch Boyd, two-time WSOP bracelet winner, and I want to share my story with you. 12 years as a pro has taught me a lot. For the last year, I've boiled it all down into a tell-all book, 90,000 words. In Poker Tilt, I take you on my journey through all the ups and downs that poker has to offer, all the manic highs and hellish lows of every bad beat and lucky draw. So go to www.pokertilt.com to read more, or just go buy the new book on Amazon or Kindle right now, pokertilt.com. I guarantee you'll enjoy the ride.
Poker players, it's time to check out DeegePoker.com. Deej Poker is the unique and clever choice for a new generation of true grinders. Representing the full spectrum of poker players from the novice to the world champion, a true Deej player gives their heart and soul for countless hours at the tables to be the best. And Deej Poker apparel shows everyone who you really are on and off the felt. So join the new generation at DeegePoker.com. That's D-E-E-G Poker.com. Deej Poker, the world's newest poker apparel store.
Your business and promotion will only go as far as your website will take you. That's why the Mark Hoke Show has only trusted one name for over 2 years, BlueRail.net. Whether you need custom website design and development packages, or simply need a host for your website, Blue Rail is the only developer to turn to. It's time to discover the world-class personalized service only the Blue Rail team can provide. Visit us at BlueRail.net bluerail.net and call 520-822-5128 right now for your free consultation today. So get on board at bluerail.net. How far do you want to go? RunGoodGear.com is one of poker's premier online stores for apparel. Their mission is to provide poker players with stylish and comfortable clothes for their daily grind. You've probably seen Run Good Gear at the World Series of Poker through Run Good Poker Pro Rob Salamuro, or around the country through the WSOP circuit. Today, RunGoodGear.com is the place to go to gear up for the poker foe. So go there now with the promo code HOKE, that's HOKE, for 10% off your entire online purchase. Remember Hoke. Now go gear up.
9 poker players on a dramatic path to glory with unbelievable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's the Final 9 comic from Room 110 Publishing. Go to final9comic.com to download the first issue preview and get ready for the official launch coming soon.
At least
9 will become 1 way or another. Final9comic.com. And for more details, make sure to follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook at Final9Comic.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
Now, let's return to The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
I'm sorry, I guess we should be back on the air. We'll turn the mics back on here in the camera. I was telling stories out of school there. That was fun. John Pappas from the Poker Players Alliance joined us.
Another bad beat story.
Yeah, how about that? So I want to ask you a question about getting away from the legislative type stuff. And a lot of conversations have come up about poker dying down a little bit, and whether you agree with that or not, players are really starting to get a little antsy about some things that are happening in terms of rake, in terms of you come to a major event and you're paying $3 for a soda and $3 for a pack of crackers and stuff like that. And
tell me where you found the $3 soda, because I would like to buy that.
Okay,
because that seems like a good price from what I've seen around here.
Yeah, well, and other places too. It's not just here, but there's a lot of upheaval in the poker community about how casinos are kind of taking it to the players, really taking advantage of them, and it's hurting everybody. It's much harder to make a living playing poker than it used to be. What do you guys do about that situation? Because it seems like the players are, some players keep talking about organizing and everything else. We have the Poker Players Alliance. So what do you do?
Well, I mean, to be fair, we are not organized as such to be to take on those types of player issues, because certainly they affect players from all walks of life, but particularly those who you said are making a living playing the game. And the PPA's mission is a little broader. I mean, our members are everywhere from an online grinder to someone who plays regularly in a brick and mortar casino to someone who's just an average Joe guy who likes to play in a charity tournament here and there or in a home game. So, we're built for, and our expertise is based in regulatory, legal, and public policy issues. When it comes to things like this, if the PPA would like to be able to play a role and educate players, but I welcome the formation of a I wouldn't call it a players union. Maybe it is a players union. And I know there's been some efforts there. I think there was the what was the organization?
PPU, I believe. That was is that right? PPU? No, not PPU. PP. What did they call it? I'm trying to remember.
WPA. World Poker Association? Was it WPA?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
So I know there's been a few efforts.
Professional, yeah, it was a professional players something.
Yeah.
So
the I don't want the PPA. The PPA can't be what it isn't, and some would argue that we're not good at what we do already. So and I would disagree with that. But there are issues that are emanating from it, and I think players need to organize, and players need to let I think if players take action in their own hand, then and can somehow organize to do so, then I think they could make a change here. I mean, really interesting. It's somewhat of a parallel. I don't think anybody who's listening to your show is unfamiliar with that. Sheldon Adelson and the who owns Sands has been a major opponent of internet gaming and is spending a lot of money to stop people from being able to play online poker. Yet his casino here is very popular with poker players. Poker players still go. And we hear from a lot of poker players saying, hey, why doesn't the PPA organize a boycott? The problem is that there are a lot of people who say they don't want to play there, but there are still enough players who will play there that a boycott would be relatively meaningless.
Right.
I mean, generally boycotts are meant to hurt the profit center of a casino. And the poker room of the Venetian is not a profit center of the casino. It's something that they do, and they do well, I think, and a lot of people enjoy playing there. And the PPA, by telling people not to play there, and organizing an official boycott, is probably not going to make any dent in that profit center, because people are going to continue to play.
Right.
Even with all of the education that players have today, they still choose to play there because of whatever spread they're offering, that people want that action there. So I think that's going to be a challenge. The poker community hasn't generally been one. The game of poker is such an individual sport, right? And it doesn't. While it lends itself to a community of poker players, getting that community all to act together is very difficult.
Yes.
We see it firsthand from the legislative side. And man, I couldn't imagine taking on the task of organizing the players into a union to come in and negotiate with WSOP on things like rake, and to negotiate with WSOP on things like concession prices here, because it's astronomical. I had a salad and a water yesterday here that cost me $20.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a salad and a water. It's just
it's tough.
It's good. It's tough. Yeah. I mean, take that along with the rake that they charge, and it's not easy, and I'm hopeful that players are gonna what needs to happen is I'm certainly, the PPA is certainly happy to hear from the players about this, and we often have opportunity to talk with executives of these big gaming companies and to share these things with them. But I don't want to promise people that the PPA is going to somehow turn into something that it's not. We're focused on organizing players for legislative purposes, legal purposes, regulatory purposes. But in terms of organizing players in more of a union type of thing, I think another organization needs to exist. It's not going to likely be the PPA.
I'd love to see a convention, though. At least start with a convention. Take 3 days and pull everybody together. I mean, whether it's you guys or somebody else, but some sort of seminars and things like that, teaching players how to recognize good values, bankroll management, all the media relating with media. And so on, I think would be huge to at least, give a little extra sense of community. You know what I mean?
Have there been any issues of poker players not relating with the media lately?
No.
I'm not familiar with that.
Not at all. Not at all.
Again, I think it's all very good ideas, and like I said, we have a challenge enough on what's on our plate. To be able to take this on at this point is just not in the cards, but I think it's something that, and I know others have tried and not succeeded, and I don't know why they haven't succeeded. I don't know if it's because of the nature of poker players themselves, or that there hasn't, that time when people tried it, there wasn't as glaring a need as there is today. But, I think we're coming to the point where something like that makes a lot of sense. And you know what? I nominate you, Mark, to
Jesus. Really?
Yeah, take it on.
Wow. Oh, God, my wife would kill me. That would be interesting, though. I just think that we're at a point, the money was flowing so much in 2006, 2007, 2008 that everybody, took it for granted. And I think now that, one thing that I think has been really interesting, and I don't know if you sense this around here or not, but everybody's been so serious. It's just had a different feel to this World Series because now, the players that are surviving over these past few years since Black Friday are the really good players. And a lot of average to lower players have kind of figured out, I'm not that good at this. And we've lost a few people because of it. And, a lot of that is shown, we had some, because honestly, we had some pretty bad numbers here at the World Series for some events. Now, we had some huge ones, too. Maybe everybody was just saving their money. But, it just seems like there's the fun atmosphere that was here a few years ago just isn't quite there right now.
Well, you're one thing that you're missing, and I was reflecting on this. I remember the days when the big internet gaming sites like PokerStars and Full Tilt and others had a major presence here, had their lounges here, had pros that they were patching up, and they would have events and parties and things like that. That made this a lot more festive. I think a lot of players now view this as a work trip, right? And I think that's the younger player, the younger internet player, is more inclined to say, hey, I'm playing the main event tomorrow. I need 12 hours of sleep. I'm going to get up and do yoga, Pilates, eat healthy, and go. Whereas, maybe 5-6 years ago, the players were, I'm going to party all night, and I'm going to get a few hours of sleep, and then I'm going to sit down and play the main event. Or I'm going to play poker all night long and grind until, because this is what I'm here for. All the players are here. I might as well play as much poker as I can, but I'm still playing the main tomorrow. I think players today, view this more as this is a business trip. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think, as you said, it kind of sucks the fun out of it, the carefree nature of this tournament, but it also is showing that some people are taking this more seriously as a profession and believe that they can succeed at this, and they recognize that they need to do things differently in order to succeed. So.
Yep. Well, succeeding is what you guys have been doing lately. Great job with the PPA. And, of course, if anybody wants to get involved with the PPA and, get in touch with you guys about any issues, why don't you give them the lowdown and let them know what they have to do.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on and giving me a platform to talk about what we're doing. And this is, we don't view this as a one-sided conversation. It's not PPA doing this. This is PPA doing it for the benefit of the poker community, and we need the input of the poker community. So we always welcome people to contact us directly via email at theppa.org. Come to our website, theppa.org. Follow us on Twitter at PPA Poker. Follow us on Facebook. If you just search for Poker Players Alliance, you'll find us. We're very active on the social networks. We're communicating regularly with our members via the social networks. Make sure you sign up, become a 2014 PPA member. A lot of people, I see them. I saw them this week. We'll see them all the time. Oh yeah, I'm a PPA member. They joined via some free roll in 2008. Yes, you may still be in our database, but you're not a current PPA member in our mind. We need.
I got to take care of that. Actually, I think I need to take care of that. I think I'm down. I'm down a year. I haven't renewed yet, so shame on me. I'll take care of that.
Renew for 2000. It's a $15 investment. I mean, that's That's not a huge investment into what we're doing, and it takes money to do what we do. It takes money to lobby, particularly now that we're looking at multiple state campaigns. It takes money to run a PR campaign. It takes money, to be able to do the things that we can be advocates for the game, advocates for you, and for a $15 investment, we think it's a no-brainer. And again, visit us, theppa.org online. Go to our social properties like Twitter and Facebook. You're going to get a lot of great information from us on a daily basis, a weekly basis, however you want it. We'll give it to you. And I think one of the things that we've through Twitter and Facebook and other things is that we're breaking a lot of news with respect to poker and regulation, and if people are interested in those things, on what's happening on the legal or legislative side, we're the source. And I'm hopeful that people will come to us for that information.
Oh, sounds good. And just real fast, because I know you got to get going. How's Rich?
Rich is doing great. He's feeling a lot better. He's not 100% yet, but he's getting there, and he's already back in the fight. I mean, Rich was out of commission for only a few short weeks, but we missed him because he does tremendous work through the Daily Action Plan. That is another asset of the PPA that I encourage everyone to engage in, the Daily Action Plan. It takes anywhere between 1 to 3 minutes of your day to take all the actions that Rich lays out for people, and they're very meaningful. He's actually doing something right now over the month of July where we're contacting every member of Congress through Twitter and Facebook, and he sets it up for you. It's a one-click operation. So I encourage you to do that. I know that if Rich is listening today, that we all hope that you're getting better, and from all accounts he is, and we're happy for that.
Well, wish you all the best, Rich. Miss you.
Miss you.
All right. John, well, thanks for stopping over. I appreciate it. Good to see you again, my friend.
Thank you.
Keep up the good fight.
We will.
We need you, buddy.
All right, take care.
All right, there you go. John Pappas, president of the PPA. I'll spare the crazy names, and we'll just call him what he is. All right. And I guarantee you'll probably get if you join the PPA, you might get a better, cooler thing than a a hockey puck. A hockey puck. See ya. I got a hockey puck. Did you guys see this? I scored the hockey puck. That's exciting. Very nice. Yeah, I saw one mic was on. I may have to go back and edit the recording there a little bit. Because we were on the commercial break. I was telling John about my trip to the hospital. That was interesting. So I don't know what you guys heard, but I know John was like, whoa. So, all right. So there we are. John Pappas joined us here. And we also, need to get to what's going on here at the World Series of Poker. Players are on break here in the main event, as you probably heard them barreling out the door. So let's take a fast look. Well, no, actually, let's take a pretty good look at what is going on right now here at the WSOP. First, let's take a look at the chip counts here real quick, see if we have any updates on those since we last checked. Not too many, but Tomas Turbado is hanging on there in here in day 1C, 128,300. Andres Heuvold, 107,200. Son Win, 92. Jeremy Joseph, 90. Adrian Buckley, 89, 175. I want to slide down here and take a look at any prominent bust outs that we've had to this point. And, of course, you would expect quite a few of those to be going on. Here are some, at least according to what we've got from WSOP.com. Of course, we report Chris Danik out of there, Steve Bilirakis, Prahlad Freeman listed as out at the moment, Phil Collins, Sam Trickett, Ivan Demidov, and Jen Shahadi, the Grindettes, eliminated. Kathy Liebert out. Tuan Lam was actually making a nice run, but according to this, he is out. John Allen Hines, great player out from out at the East Coast, he is gone. CW, I don't know who the hell CW is out as well. So those are some of those names for you. A few of the players reporting their chip stacks in a little bit of trouble. Soy Win, former November Niner, down to 3,000. John Raciner at 3,500. Greg Raymer 5,100. Greg has really struggled here in the first day of the last couple of years. James Woods, the actor, at 6,300. Who else do we have kind of low right now? Tom Schneider, 9,000. Marc-Andre Ladouceur, 14th place finisher 2 years ago, 10,005. David Plastique, 11,525. Gail Bauman at 12. So those are some of your short stacks among your top pros right now, as those guys try to hang on and get back in this thing. And you got to remember, of course, where the blinds are. They're still pretty deep, so it's all good. Let's see. Richard Seymour, NFL defensive lineman, is in the field today. How about that? Yep, and Zach Zimbile, who won one of the $215 seats, knocked Sam Trickett out today, so Sam Trickett sent packing. And it looks like Kathy Liebert has been officially eliminated. She is gone. So Kathy Liebert had aces cracked, and she is eliminated. Some other chip counts we're looking at. Josh Brick is 26-8. Gavin Smith, 21-4. Ebony Kinney, 13-9. Andy Spears out. Ari Angle taking a massive hit. Goes down to 15,650. Let's see who else we've got here. Just running down here. Jason Duvall, a nice pickup, goes to 37.5. Dan Negron is down to 40 after that nice hot start that he had in the first couple of rounds of play. John Joanna, 35.6. Eric Baldwin is at 30,850. Andy Frankenberger, just over starting stack, 30,700. Jonathan Duhamel, who dodged some bullets, actually some kings, I should say, a little while ago, 29,100. Bracelet winner Jared Jaffe, 21,250. Also some other ones. Theo Jorgensen, 58,200. Roland Israelshvili, 54,005. Brian Lemke at 44.7. Carlos Mortensen came up one short of returning to the main event final table last year, 43,500. Eric Buckman, 37.5. Sam Barnhart, the former WSOP national champion, 21.5. Let's see. Jason Kuhn at 39.6. Phil Ivey, a good start, 60,000, at least at this update that we had. Leo Margette's 52,000. Eddie Sabat, 38. Rob Salaburu is here, 26,000. So those are some of your chip updates right now here at the main event. Pretty wild stuff here. And David Tuckman apparently chipped up. He was in trouble, but he is now back in play at 37,000. So good for him. Just checking the old Twitters just to see if there's anything else interesting flying around. Rex Clinkscales was in trouble. He has gone back to 23.5. So a nice start for her. Pierre Dressler, 39.5. Will Givens off to a little bit of a slow start, as he said, 18,500. Will Givens, of course, winning a bracelet here earlier in this World Series. So let's see. I think, yep, so that's where we're looking right now. And by the way, we do have one item that I forgot we do have to give away in the booth. If you happen to be in the area, we'd love to pass these out to a few people. We've got autographed copies of Poker Samadhi, autographed by the author Daniel Stryker, and, of course, main event champion Tom McAvoy, and a Hall of Famer. So there you go. All right, and I think that's about where we are right now. So we'll see if anybody else is flying around the hallways and see what's going on. So let's step back and take a break, and we'll be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show. We are live from the World Series of Poker evening show. It's Players on Break here at the main event. So stick around, everybody. We will be right back. The Canadian Poker Tour returns to Calgary, Alberta, Canada for the CPT Summer Showdown July 24th through August 3rd at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino. With 10 big events over 11 days featuring over $500,000 in guarantees, it promises to be one of the most exciting events on the summer poker calendar. Plus, the Mark Hoke Show will be there live from July 31st through August 3rd for coverage of the CPT Summer Showdown High Roller and Main Event. For the full schedule and outstanding hotel and flight discounts, just visit CanadianPokerTour.tv. That's CanadianPokerTour.tv. See you in Calgary July 24th through August 3rd at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino for the Canadian Poker Tour Summer Showdown.
RunGoodGear.com is one of poker's premier online stores for apparel. Their mission is to provide poker players with stylish and comfortable clothes for their daily grind. You've probably seen Run Good Gear at the World Series of Poker through Run Good Poker Pro Rob Salaburo, or around the country through the WSOP circuit. Today, RunGoodGear.com is the place to go to gear up for the poker fell. So go there now with the promo code HOKE, that's HOKE, for 10% off your entire online purchase. Remember Hoke. Now go gear up.
When it comes to custom poker tables, why would you buy something someone else designed and even named for their sales or marketing purposes?
The Nighthawk, the Gambler, the Big Slick, the Nuts.
Sure, you can customize it if you want, as long as you choose between black, red, or even green cloth, but that's about it. When you choose to play off tilt, it's not just another table, it's your table. The same price gets you a fully custom designed table that reflects your style and game. Off tilt makes it easy to design a truly one-of-a-kind custom poker table that'll give you home table advantage. Sure, Off Tilt could name their tables for marketing purposes, but why? It's not ours. We don't play on it. And to be honest, there are over 1,000 named Off Tilt tables worldwide, including the WSOP, the Deep Stacks Poker Tour, the Jonathan Papelbon, as well as Julie's, Chris's, Scott's, Amber's, Tristan's, just to name a few. So let us add your name to the list and deliver a truly custom-crafted, furniture-quality poker table worthy of your game. Visit www.offtiltpokertables.com or call Brian Knott today at 262-490-3812. We'll show you why Off Tilt is the only way to play.
Sports bettors, tired of getting beat every week at your sportsbook? It's time to stop guessing and start winning. We all know cash is king, and it's time to let the team at Double Digit Covers come to the rescue to help you get the positive cash flow you need to live the life you've always dreamed about. Tony Dos and his all-star sports handicapping team will be in your corner to help you beat the point spread, bring excitement and winning to your betting experience, and build your bankroll to levels you never thought possible. Get free winning sports information at DoubleDigitCovers.com. Stop guessing and start winning today at DoubleDigitCovers.com.
Call now for today's free winner. 1-855-489-2700. That's 1-855-489-2700.
At Team Poker Joker, we build innovative, high-performance, poker-focused apparel designed to keep you cool and calm in tough situations. Wait, no we don't. We've just got a cool brand representing the suits of this beautiful game called poker. Our gear won't make you better, but it will keep a smile on your face. So don't be so serious and show you know how to have fun. Get your Poker Joker gear today at TeamPokerJoker.com. Grin and win today at TeamPokerJoker.com.
9 poker players on a dramatic path to glory with unbelievable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's the Final 9 comic from Room 110 Publishing. Go to final9comic.com to download the first issue preview and get ready for the official launch coming soon. 9 will become one way or another. Final9comic.com. And for more details, make sure to follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook at Final9Comic.
The heat is on. Whether you're in the hot seat of a major poker tournament or just dealing with everyday life, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out, no matter what you're doing, when you have an Arctic Blue cooling towel handy. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, poker players, first responders, physical therapists, U.S. automakers, and even reality TV stars. So what are you waiting for? Visit them today at ArcticBLU.com and pick yours up today. Plus, enter the discount code MarkHokeShow when you check out and get 15% off plus free shipping to keep some of your cold hard cash in your wallet. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot, so pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
Poker players, it's time to check out DeegePoker.com. Deege Poker is the unique and clever choice for a new generation of true grinders. Representing the full spectrum of poker players from the novice to the world champion, a true Deege player gives their heart and soul for countless hours at the tables to be the best. And Deege Poker apparel shows everyone who you really are on and off the felt. So join the new generation at DeegePoker.com. That's DEEG Poker.com. Deege Poker, the world's newest poker apparel store.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
This is the Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
And we are back live. It's me and the hockey puck. That's right, baby. I got my main squeeze right here. Yeah. I would love to be sitting in the main event squeezing one of these. They didn't get them today, apparently, by the way. Kind of odd. If you're going to give away a present at the main event, you would think they should have enough for everybody. Oh well, but they're awesome, So I might be willing to give mine away if somebody sweet talks me on it. Hey, just want to remind everybody a couple things about some of our great sponsors. We do have some giveaways and some other events coming up here. We already mentioned our event for the Canadian Poker Tour at the Summer Showdown, so make sure you check that out at CanadianPokerTour.tv. Coming up Wednesday, we will be on KLEV, 12:30 a.m., the Talk of Las Vegas. And I think we're going to head down to the studio again. It's been kind of rough down here with how we've had to set up. So we're going to try and get down to the studio on Wednesday and do our show. So hopefully we'll be there, and you can join us anywhere around the world on KLAB 1230am.com. So we'd certainly appreciate that. The Players Poker Championship Poker Tour. Got an event coming up in Tampa Bay Downs very shortly. Go to ppcpokertour.com and take a look at everything they've got going on. Tons of chances to go to Aruba, so check it out. Our good friends at Arctic Blue Cooling Towels. You get 15% off plus free shipping with the code MarkHokeShow. That's arcticblu.com. It is not cool to be hot, and those cooling towels have been flying around here at the World Series. Run Good Gear is offering our listeners 10% off with the code Hoke. Find your Run Good today in our gear. And our gear, that is rungoodgear.com. Once again, 10% off with the code Hoke, H-O-K-E. Blind Squirrel Apparel offers 20% off with the code Hoke. Look good and be lucky with Blind Squirrel Apparel with the gambler in mind. Got to give them a roll on that one. We also have our good friends at Team Poker Joker. 10% off with the code Vegas Hoke. And grin and win with their gear at teampokerjoker.com. Our friends at Double Digit Covers are offering you a free winner. Just call 855-489-2700. That's 855-489-2700. Or visit doubledigitcovers.com to get free winners sent to your phone every day. Tony Dose and the All-Star Handicapping team have you covered. Stop guessing and start winning. doubledigitcovers.com. Our good friends at Blue Rail, the home of the MarkHokeShow.com, and RogueWire.com, two awesome sites. All kind of rolled into one. Give Bob a call at 522-820-5128. It's 522-820-5128. Web hosting it starting at $9. It's unbelievable. $9 a month. So check in with Blue Rail today. We'd appreciate it. Off-Till Poker Table's got $300 off your next table with the team that, designed the Deep Stacks Poker Tour, the Mid-States Poker Tour, and the World Series Poker Tour RFID tables. Offtillpokertables.com, 262-490-3812 is the number to call on that. And, of course, Dutch Boyd's new book, Poker Tilt, is out today. You can pick it up at pokertilt.com or on Amazon. If you want to read one of the great poker stories you're ever going to find, check it out at pokertilt.com. Speaking of great stories, and we're going to grab this guy and try and get him on the show if we can at some point. But we have a gentleman here who has been at the World Series, and I did get a chance to get introduced to him earlier in the series. Howard Tahoe Andrews, who has now been at the World Series of Poker for 41 years. 41 of the 45 World Series. That's incredible. So congratulations to Howard Tahoe Andrews as once again he's hanging out here in the main event trying to make another run. So best of luck to him. Boy, would that be a story. A long-time World Series veteran getting it done over there. Jerry Yang is in a little bit of trouble over here, 17,000. He was up a little for a while, but took a big hit about a little over half an hour ago, and he is down to 17,000 in chips. So Jerry Yang taking a little bit of a sting there as he tries to be, not many guys have a shot here to become two-time champions. But these guys are going for it. Of course, Doyle Brunson will not be playing at this year's World Series of Poker. He's just too much. It's just too much. Can't blame him. It's a long road. I mean, last year he just kind of hit the wall, and that was it. And, Doyle made an amazing ride last year, but, maybe if this had been 2003, 2004, 2005-ish, he's dominating the field, winning another world title, but unfortunately just far too long for Doyle to handle, and so he's decided to not make the main event this year for the first time in God knows how long. So no Doyle Brunson here at the World Series of Poker. All right, and let's see if we've got anything else coming in here real quick. Let's looking to see if we got some updated chip counts for you, because it might be time to take it easy and knock it off for tonight. Nope, chip counts staying the same on the big board. Updates, of course, probably have not changed because we have players on break. Yeah, so that's about it for the night. So these players, of course, will be playing down to get to their day 2C. And I think Wookie in the chat box is talking about numbers. We are trying to get those registration numbers here. I think the players do have one more level that they can register, so it's not going to be official yet. Kind of listing 3707, which would leave us short of the 7,000 player mark. We had 771 yesterday, and I believe it was around 2,100. I'm sorry, 2 days ago, around 2,100. So I think we end up around 29-ish, and right now 3707 kind of getting reported out there. So we're going to definitely come up with under the 7,000 mark. Looks like it's going to be very similar to last year. So the $10 million first place prize marketing ploy does not work. I think we can officially say that. I don't think picking up 100 players is really the big effort on that one. So sorry guys, $10 million guarantee. That good idea, good thought, but unfortunately, it's going to work as we said in the day show. That's going to work at a tournament where you normally wouldn't get a chance at a prize like that, and you don't have any prestige or anything like that coming along with it, like the World Series main event does. So that's good there, but unfortunately, when you're already playing for the World Championship, I mean, it's playing for the World Championship, and a lot of people wouldn't care if it was $1 million, $10 million, or $1 million. If you have a shot to win the main event, you're okay. Someone is doing something very odd in the Run Good Gear Lounge. I'm kind of afraid. It's some sort of meditative rocking / looking like he's going to break my chair soon over there. We've already had one down, so let's hope we don't make it two. Oh, my goodness. All right, so players are due back here in just a little bit. I think they've got about 20 or 25 minutes left on. Actually, I think it's about a half hour left on their break. All right, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take it easy here and knock it off for the night, and we're going to come back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time here, as we will be back for Day 2A of the World Series of Poker. Day 2B coming up tomorrow on Wednesday. So it should be a pretty exciting afternoon, but we'll have all the highlights for you and give you a recap and say hi to everybody that's hanging around here for day 2. I know Joe Payne's going to be in there, our co-host, so Joe, best of luck to him as he rides that quest for a world championship. Should be pretty exciting. So I think that's going to be it. So I want to thank John Pappas for stopping by. Do appreciate it. And that is going to do it for us tonight. So we'll see you tomorrow, 1 Pacific, here on the Mark Hoke Show. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We will catch you tomorrow here at the World Series of Poker.